It's my first time doing the freaking computer shit right now. It's my first time. But it feels good. We're chilling over here. Got my brother Alex. First of all, gracias. Thank you. Obrigado. My freaking brother. And we enjoyed outside. We enjoyed. We gave back. And again, some people got blessed today. But hopefully we'll be able to bless everyone. We're here. We're live. We're enjoying. Let's see what the fuck we got going on.
Chat's going crazy.
Por exemplo, aí ele tá vivo, né?
Can we get some shamas in the chat?
Falando coisas para ele.
This is everyone watching right now live.
Tudo a gente que tá olhando agora.
What should I put on, Yams? It's my first time doing this computer shit.
Does he want to talk about maybe some of his highlights?
You want to talk about UFC or no?
Queria falar do UFC ou tem
Like
outra
highlights?
coisa? He said, yeah.
I want to ask you first, who is the best fighter you fought in the UFC?
Ele queria perguntar para você quem é o melhor lutador que você já lutou no UFC.
O melhor lutador? Bom, pra mim, Adesanya.
Adesanya. Crazy. You want me to tell you a secret? Maybe he's gonna get a little mad at me.
Queria que ele fale segredo para você, mas ele acha que você pode ficar bravo com ele.
His first fight, I had big money on Adesanya. I didn't know of him so much. He was still in the beginning. I saw his knockout versus Strickland, but I said Adesanya is Adesanya.
How much you bet?
I had a lot of money. I had maybe 40,000 on that.
Ele falou que a primeira luta com a Adesanya, ele não conheceu você muito e ele colocou 40 mil no Adesanya.
I need some money back. Legend. Let's see what we got over here. Can they see my screen or no? How do I get them to see the screen?
So I'll just switch it right here. Give me a little camera. Boom.
All right, we're here. What should I put up, chat? What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to ask? You guys can ask any questions over here.
I'm gonna put the chat right here.
Perfect.
Right here. And the chat is a small box right here.
What was your favorite knockout?
Seu favorito knockout das suas lutas?
Favorito? Pô, a minha estreia foi marcante, assim. Pô, foi...
He's saying his debut fight.
Debut fight, the flying knee.
The flying knee.
The flying knee. He was there.
Ele tava lá.
Tava lá?
He was there. That's a crazy freaking knockout. Alex Pereira. I gotta get used to this computer stuff, chat. All I know how to do is sell jewelry and give out money. That's the one right there. He doesn't know how fucking hyped I get when he fights.
Essa luta aí, meu, fala pra ele que toda a parada que teve, a minha lesão que você me machucou, quase que eu não... A expectativa grande, assim, pra essa luta, minha estreia, todo mundo, pô, sair ali do Glory, e todo mundo falou como que vai ser e tal, tava uma expectativa. Aí treinando ali, faltava acho que, sei lá, 4 semanas pra luta, mais ou menos, né? Aí a gente tava treinando junto, né? E aí, pô, ele machucou meu pé ali, mas assim, foi assim uma das lesões mais graves que eu tive. E aí, tipo, o Glover falou, pô, melhor jogar mais pra frente, não é bom você lutar agora. Eu falei, não, eu esperei tanto por isso, eu vou lutar. E tudo que aconteceu ali, às vezes, tipo, já nocauteei assim também, né, no Glory, mas ali foi especial por tudo, né? E o que aconteceu e da forma que aconteceu. Ah, pô, mas você nocauteou assim, mas tudo que aconteceu.
He's saying for him this is his favorite knockout because, for example, this was his debut fight in the UFC, right? And everything that happened leading up to that fight, for example, it was a couple of weeks before his debut fight. There was so much pressure. There were so many people, high expectations. We were doing one of the last training sessions. We were together. He was in full mount. I went to go turn, and his ankle just went, and he got hurt. For me, I was an amateur fighter at that time, so I still am, right? And in that moment, it was like, oh my God, he's about to do his UFC debut fight, and he didn't know if he was going to fight or not. And our coach Glover said to him, you know, maybe we should hold off on this fight, give it a little bit of time. And so for him, the reason this is his favorite knockout, he said he's already done flying knees like this before. He's knocked out people like this before, but the context behind the injury, that was the worst injury he's had leading up to a fight. And for him to go out there and do this in his debut fight, not knowing if he was going to be able to perform, for him is so special.
That fucking probably feels so
And
fucking
that
good.
was that for me. I remember crying when that happened because I was like, oh my God, I just heard him. He's about to go into his UFC debut fight. And I remember him being in the hospital and me crying, right? And then him saying, he's sending me a DM. He sends me a DM and he's like, hey brother, like don't worry. I still have the DM. He sends me a DM and he's like, hey brother, don't worry, everything's fine. We were just training. It's him. It's his fight. You know what I mean? But for him to take the time to be like, hey, don't stress yourself out about this. It's all gonna be okay. And look what he did. Tava falando para ele, por exemplo, que você tava lá no hospital, eu chorando e você mandou mensagem para mim falando, cara, tranquilo, tudo vai dar certo.
How's the grappling right now? You doing a lot of grappling right now, right?
Como tá o grappling de você agora? Tá fazendo muito?
Não, eu sempre faço, né? Desde quando cheguei ali no Glover, que eu vi ali, né, a galera treinando e eu fiquei assim, bem motivado e, pô, chegava ali pra treinar, no início mesmo o Glover falava, né, tipo, o cara strike tudo, mas eu tentando colocar pra baixo, tentando fazer um jogo mais de luta agarrada. Então ele vê o meu interesse, né, e é onde foi que eu evoluí. Então eu estou sempre treinando.
Yeah, so he's saying since he's stepped foot in Glover's gym, he's always been working the grappling. Even when he was sparring against a guy that was a striker, he was a striker. He was always trying to take guys down. Then he saw Glover's interest, and he's just continued to evolve ever since stepping in Glover's gym. In regards to the grappling, he's always training it.
Hell yeah. You're a real freaking warrior, Alex. A real fucking warrior.
Porque você de verdade é guerreiro.
Legend. I want to ask you, you feel like you're the strongest man when he walks around in the street?
Ele fala assim, você sente como se você é o homem mais forte quando você tá andando na rua?
Não, normal.
No, he says just like a normal guy.
Normal. That's how you know it's a real freaking real warrior. You know, they say it's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener at war.
Ele falou que é melhor ser guerreiro em como fala isso?
Melhor você ser guerreiro no jardim do que jardineiro na guerra.
Mas é isso mesmo. Se você tem essa mente, né, ali, pô, tá na rua, com esse pensamento, pô, você vai ser cara problemático.
He's saying if you ever to go into being on the streets, walking around like you think you're the best, you're the strongest, you're always gonna bring problems to yourself.
My grandpa used to have a saying,
Avô dele,
you know, so people when they become big shot, they walk with their head up.
a gente quando eles crescem, tem
They
fama,
think they're the best.
eles ficam com o rosto em cima, assim.
He says always be humble because when your neck is up, you can get sliced
Ele
very
falou,
easy.
sempre fica humilde, porque quando sua nuca tá assim, aberta,
Protegido.
aí a gente pode venir.
So
Cortar
always
você.
humble.
Sempre
And one thing
humilde.
about Alex, and it's funny because like there's this stigma online that he's just like scary beast and like he walks in and everyone gets scared. This is one of the purest souls that I've ever met.
Ele falou que muita gente tem essa percepção que você é cara fechada, né, brabo, coisa assim, mas que para ele acha que você é um dos seres humanos mais humildes que tem um soul, como fala isso? Uma alma mais pura que ele já conheceu.
Pure soul, just realist. When you're around him, it's like everything is light. It's like everything is just
Ele falou
everything's
quando
okay.
ele tá perto de você, a energia deve ser muito leve e gosto muito disso.
Pô, legal saber disso. E assim, as pessoas bem resolvidas, elas têm esse sentimento. Entendeu? É um cara que não tem inveja, é um cara que tem um coração enorme, você vê? Fazendo caridade. E acho que a gente tá nessa mesma sintonia.
He said he feels like you guys are, it's synergetic, you're exchanging energies given the fact that, for example, you are who you are and then going out in the streets and doing things like you're doing, giving away, giving gifts to people, blessing people, so he thinks that you guys have very, very similar energies.
100%.
And he likes hearing that from someone like you.
100%. Respect, for real. Big freaking respect. This is legendary shit, guys. Can we get some W's in the chat, please, for fucking Alex fucking Pereira? Freaking legend over here. We got the presence of a legend, people.
See the screen?
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do?
Go ahead. Do whatever you want.
Thank you, sir. Alex Pereira. I want to put up that round tree. He was very good,
Ele
Khalil.
falou,
No?
o cara era muito bom.
Very good freaking fighter. I had big money on him that fight.
Ele falou que tuvo muita grana em você.
Mudei o pensamento dele.
He said he
agora.
changed your mind. After you lost
That's
against
it.
Adesanya.
I take him every fight.
Ele falou,
Every
cada
fight.
luta,
I don't get. It's every
a torcida
fight
com
since he
você.
beat Adesanya. I take him every
Desde que
single
você
fight.
ganhou contra a Adesanya, cada luta ele aposta em você.
I lost the one after that also because I took him.
Ele falou que ele perdeu a luta depois da Adesanya porque ele foi com você.
So I lost the first two, but I got paid back
Ele
everything
falou,
and more.
Perdeu as primeiras duas, mas ganhou demais.
Mas ele apostou depois sempre em mim, só fez dinheiro.
É,
Não, se ele sempre apostou depois, né?
é isso que ele
Fez
falou
dinheiro.
agora.
Recuperou.
He won the first. I took Izzy.
É.
So I lost.
Você ganhou a primeira, ele
Then
foi
I
com
took
Izzy,
him,
perdeu.
and then Izzy.
Ele
But then
foi
I
com
took
você,
Alex every single fight.
perdeu. Depois disso foi Alex, ganhou. Recuperou esse dinheiro. E mais.
I'm putting 100K on Alex versus Ankalaev.
Tá falando que contra a Ankalaev vai colocar $100 mil em você.
100,000. Or should I make it 200,000? What should we do?
Ele tá perguntando para ele se é para colocar 200 mil.
Se é pra colocar 200 mil?
Aham.
Ah, eu acho que sim. Eu tô confiante, né?
Isso
Luta é luta.
E sem
Né? Luta você aí.
I put up the watch.
Luta você pode ganhar e pode perder. Eu tô bem, né? Tô no meu momento, né? E tipo, muitas pessoas falam naquela época, vai ser uma luta dura. Eu acredito que vai ser uma luta dura. Tudo pode acontecer, mas, pô, eu tô preparado e quero ganhar.
So he's saying he thinks it's for you to put 200K. He said a fight is a fight, anything can happen, but he's confident in himself and he's ready to win.
Such a fucking legend. Legend.
And a lot of people don't know about this fight. You know how we were talking about with the flying knee, how he had a lot of problems in the context leading up to that fight. This was another fight that was like that.
There was
For example, when he got stuck in Brazil, he had visa issues. He didn't have a full camp. We
crazy.
got up to altitude in Utah. He got really sick, like really, really sick, like to the point where he didn't know if he was gonna fight. And he still didn't pull out of the fight, and he went in there. So, you know, you see him going full round to Khalil Roundtree, but he never gives excuses like, oh, guys, I'm going into this fight hurt, or I don't know how I'm going to perform. And if he would have lost, you would have never heard about it. You know, but he's that guy that, like, he goes into these fights where a normal guy, he'd be like, I'm going to pull out. He's the champion. He has no reason to be going into these fights as the world champion. But him doing it, he's a different breed.
crazy. He's a fucking warrior.
O seu chute tava bom ali, velho. Isso aí passou.
How'd you feel when you saw that part right there?
I was a little nervous. I was a little bit nervous, but I said he's good. He's fucking strong though, Khalil. I'll give him that, man. And he's got heart and he's got balls, and those are two very important fucking things.
Ele tem coração e tem, como fala?
Balls.
Ah, tem cunhão.
Cojones. That high kick is one of those legendary.
He was saying to us, he up until maybe ainda está sentindo a mão? Não. Mas quanto tempo?
Muito tempo.
He felt it for a while after the fight, his hand from hitting him so hard with the jab.
No, once this round was
Bro,
murder.
This is Matrix
Murder.
right here, bro.
Murder.
Eu falei, esse round aqui era Matrix, velho.
From the third to the fourth round, bro, he was on it. And we feel the shifts.
Fuck.
Aí começou a alegrar, né?
And he said, here you started getting happy, yeah?
I got very happy. I got very happy. But you know what? I swear to you, forget the fucking money. I need to see him win.
Ele falou,
I don't know
esquece
why.
do
I get,
dinheiro.
and it's even before I met him. My nerves, every time he fights, I'm standing, I'm like,
Cada vez que você luta, ele fica nervoso, velho. So ele falou, esquece o
Não,
dinheiro.
eu sei. Quando é assim, igual agora, a gente mais próximo, trabalhando, trabalho junto e tal, aí, tipo, começa a sentir mais, entendeu?
He's saying even now, right? You guys doing content together, being together, actually being friends now, you know, being together, it makes the fights that much more personal.
100%. Fuck yeah. 100%. You think you're gonna fight Jon Jones?
Acha que vai lutar contra Jon Jones?
Não sei porque tem o aspiral, né, pros caras ter essa luta aí. Então isso demora um pouco, e aí depois não sei como os caras... Não dá pra saber, não.
He doesn't know how it's going to work out because Jon Jones obviously has to fight Tom Aspinall, and then if he fights Tom Aspinall, you don't know what it's going to look like after, what he's going to do after, how that fight goes. So
Antes os caras estavam falando de aposentadoria, né? Igual o Jon Jones já e tal, ficando nessa especulação. Eu não sabe o que acontece.
There's already the speculation that Jon Jones might retire, so he doesn't know. Obviously, he wants that fight.
If they fight, who do you think wins?
Se eles
Aspinall or
ganham,
Jones?
ou se o Tom Aspinall luta contra o Jon Jones, quem você acha que vai ganhar essa luta?
Eu acho que o Jon Jones ganha.
He thinks Jon Jones is going to win that fight.
Sorry, Tom.
Já pôr dinheiro em quem?
Who are you going to bet on?
I put Jon Jones.
Jon Jones.
And it's funny because, you know, 2 days after you guys came to my shop, Tom came to my shop.
Ele falou 2 dias depois que você vim para a primeira vez, quando a gente vim com você, o Tom Aspinall vim para cá.
And, you know, it's also funny. So right before the MSG fight that Jon Jones had versus
Stipe.
Stipe, I was supposed to do something crazy with Jon Jones. We were supposed to do something like insane, but it didn't end up working out. We were supposed to go to Central Park and do like it was gonna be like a blackout at 12 a.m. and we were gonna just like, it was gonna be called a manhunt. And they would have to find me and John, and if they found us, they get money and stuff like that.
Ele ia fazer conteúdo com o Jon Jones, que por exemplo, eles vão num parque aqui, central, muito famoso, e eles iam fazer conteúdo assim. Ele se ia esconder, o Jon Jones se ia esconder, e se a gente procurou eles, ele ia dar dinheiro, presente para eles. Mas não deu certo, porque o Jon Jones tinha luta.
It was gonna be something fun. Let's pull up. Let's see from the beginning. What was before Glory or
Glory was before UFC.
and what was before Glory? He fought Glory and he fought one more.
WGP? Só WGP da Glory, papai.
What was the first?
O primeiro foi qual?
O WGP.
WGP.
Let's see where it all started. Crazy. Crazy.
Quantos quilos estava com ela aí, velho?
Ah, pesava 91 quilos, eu acho.
She was like 91 kilos.
Well, that's around like 202.
Aí tava cortando peso?
Não. Deixa eu ver, acho que não. É magrão mesmo.
How different is the competition between UFC and WGP and Glory?
Qual foi a diferença a competição aí no WGP contra os caras no UFC?
Contra os caras do
No
UFC.
nível de competição.
No nível.
Ah, acho que o nível é, tipo assim, tá igual, assim, meio que igual, né? Tipo, pra mim é a mesma coisa, porque o nível lá é menor, mas eu também era um cara de um nível menor, entendeu? Então agora, pô, um nível maior, sou um cara de um nível maior, mas aí a competição fica mesmo ali.
He said he feels like the competition is the same because of the fact there he wasn't as evolved, right? So the
That makes
competition
sense.
is hard. Now he's evolved, so the competition has evolved.
Mas na verdade, eu sempre
grew
fui
with the
eu sempre
competition.
fui um cara menos experiente.
He said in reality though, he's always been a guy less experienced going into these
Então, pra mim
fights.
sempre foi muito difícil,
So
entendeu?
for him it's always been very hard.
What's the record now? 12-2, 13-2?
Agora o quartel é 2-2, né?
É, pode ser.
And no
No,
UFC
no,
12-2.
12-2.
MMA.
I want to ask one more question. Let's say like after the Yuri fight, or let's say even after the Jamal Hill fight, how fast do you think he could fight again?
Now you're talking?
I'm saying like, okay, like let's say he knocked out Jamal Hill.
Yeah.
You can fight another fight right there, or it's like
Ele falou, por exemplo, a luta com o Jamal. Que rápido você pode voltar? Você ganhou do Jamal? Você poderia voltar rapidão?
Não, porque eu tinha 2 semanas antes eu quebrei o dedo. E aí quebrei o outro dedo do outro pé na luta. Então eu tava com 2 dedos quebrados.
So, for example, again, context leading up to the fight. For Jamal, 2 weeks before, literally the last sparring before the fight week, he's fighting against Jamal. He breaks his toe. He broke his toe going into that fight. Then he fights Jamal, he breaks the other toe. So in that fight, it wouldn't be possible for him to go into another fight because he has 2 broken toes.
crazy.
But you see what I'm saying about the context of him going into these massive fights?
É, mesmo assim eu voltei rápido, né? Acho que foi uns 4 meses, não, Vini?
De qual fim pra qual?
Foi do 300, do 303, não?
Não, 3 menos, porque você lutou abril,
e depois
mais junho. É, 2 meses e meio.
Hã? Foi?
Foi, porque você lutou em junho.
E depois
Você
junho.
lutou
Eu não lembro.
13 de abril, 11 de abril, depois você lutou dia 28 de junho. Yeah, he fought a couple months later.
He fought.
Yeah, I
And
know.
the second
Listen.
one was on a 2 weeks short notice.
Yeah.
We were in Australia.
In Australia.
Crazy.
Like, but these guys I used to fight often. Kickbox, he fought one time, 11 times in 1 year.
Crazy.
Like, it depends on him. If he's healthy, he can fight every month. Like,
Crazy.
he's used to that. It's not that he like takes time to prepare. If he's in shape, he's fine. Falei, vocês do kickbox são acostumados a ter esse luta 11 vezes no ano. Falei, você não é um cara que fica esperando muito pra lutar. Se você tá no shape e não tá machucado, você luta.
O tempo todo.
That's his job, bro. He's a fighter, bro, for real, to the core.
É que no UFC tem que fazer promoção, tem que ter um tempo ali, tá? Mas se não fosse isso...
Yeah, he's saying if it wasn't for the promotion that the UFC has to do, he'd be fighting all the time. But they need that time to be able to promote a fight and stuff like that.
Crazy. Shout out Dana. We like Dana White. He's a good guy. Yeah. Alex, I can ask you one thing, and I hate to do it because I know everyone does it. Can I feel a slight leg kick from him?
Ele falou que ele
Just,
sabe
I want to
que
feel the light. I
é
just want to
chato
see what the
perguntar
fuck.
isso, mas ele queria sentir você dar chute nela.
Light. I can feel one.
Pode ser?
Light.
Falou leve, de leve. I don't know if he knows what light is.
I know. I'm scared. I'll be honest. I'm fucking scared right now.
Pode tirar, tem que tirar o dedo.
Ah,
He's gotta take
fuck.
his shoe off.
I'm fucking doing this.
Takes off the tripod and like kind of holds it.
Nah.
Because he prevented not seeing anything that doesn't like.
I think I'm gonna come back right here.
Yeah.
Fuck. Light, please.
Okay.
I just want to see.
Hold on.
Where is he going? Here or here?
Não, aqui melhor.
The waiver's signed.
Aqui, ok? Go,
Over here. Ah, motherfucker.
go.
See one more. Ay, ay, ay.
Ah,
One
No.
more or no?
come on.
One more.
Fuck, that sucks ass.
Pô, só redei, pô.
He just touched you, bro.
That sucks. Holy shit. That fucking sucks. Wow.
Chama no chão.
Chama.
I'm putting $500,000 on the fight, my friends. $500,000. Sucks. Yo, it's like I can't even explain what that feels like. It's like sharp. It's like a knife.
Boa. Não, aguenta bem. Aí,
Khabib!
Chama.
Shama. Big Shama. No Mazal. Big fucking Shama. Holy shit. Alex, I appreciate you. I think we're gonna log off. So I don't want to take too much more of the time.
Não querer trabalhar muito.
To all the fans, we appreciate you.
Falando obrigado para os fãs.
Guys, let's go fucking Alex March 8th. First round knockout.
Vamos com Alex.
Head kick, just like he did with Yuri.
Primeiro round, chute na cabeça.
Chama.
Shama, love you, for real.
Thank you.
And thank you, my friend.
Falou
Thank
que te
you.
amo. E obrigado.
Chat, W's in the chat for Alex. Hit us with some shamas. Love you guys. W stream. Fucking love you guys. Peace. Shama, my friend. Fucking hey, that kick, dog. Holy shit. Fuck. That's not fun. It's kind of fun.